So I am waking up and I'm still really tired, and it's been a sleepless last couple of nights because we are running out of time here in the Airbnb. Today we have to figure out whether we need to find somewhere else to stay because it's going to take longer to fix the RV and the Jeep, or whether we'll be done here by tomorrow morning, and we can we'll be, you know, getting on the road. I'm so digging my new hat. I just want you to know it's creating a darkness under here that I love more than anything itself. And it's like wild and wacky stripes that make me feel kind of Hunter S. Thompson and stuff. Oh, and also look, Blossom. If you don't get the Blossom reference right now, I'm sorry, turn into another channel. I'm too old for you. New plan is in effect. We have decided it's enough being stuck in Colorado, and we have decided it's time to get on the road. Bad thing is the RV just isn't gonna make it with us. What? Yes, we are leaving the RV and our Jeep here in Colorado because they are both still not fixed yet, and we can't continue to pay Colorado Airbnb prices to stay here. So we went ahead and made plans, found ourselves in our Airbnb in Maine, booked that, decided, okay, we're gonna leave the RV and the Jeep here with the mechanic, and he will let us know when it's fixed, and we'll decide what to do about it all then. In the meantime, we're gonna grab a minivan, which we got, and a cargo van, and tomorrow morning, and we are gonna drive with all of the animals in the minivan and me driving and Antonio in the cargo van, and we are gonna head to Juniper, and we are going to pick up the stuff that we can. We're gonna empty essentially the RV of all of our belongings, put all of that into the cargo van, put me and the animals into the minivan, and drive in tandem to Maine. We are going to do our darndest to drive as straight through as we can. Yeah, hopefully we're there by Thursday. That's the plan. Fingers crossed. Hey, I am once again vlogging from Walmart. We are using their Wi-Fi right now, and we are on the second day now of our drive across country. A little punchy, having some struggles with the word grasping. I had some sensory struggles this morning, but I'm feeling a little better now, so that's awesome. We are doing okay as a group here in the animal vehicle, and I think Antonio is doing okay over there. We are stopped right now, and then we are going to take the dogs for a little business, and let the cats out for a stretch and a pee, and then we are going to head into a really long leg of our journey. Nebraska is long. That's where we are right now in Nebraska. We're just about to go from Mountain Time Zone to Central Time Zone, and I love time traveling. It's fantastic. I gotta say, I am enjoying the climate control. I'm enjoying, aka the air conditioning. I am enjoying the very comfortable seat in this vehicle. Driving this minivan is weird. Like, I thought it would piss me off because it's a minivan. That's all I have to say. But I'm really just, I think, enjoying not the minivanness, but the newness of the vehicle, which is something to think about here because I'm going to be back on the road again soon doing speaking engagements. So for a really long time it's been virtual only, but people are starting to return to in-person, and so I'm going to be traveling for speaking again, which is going to mean some driving sometimes, and it's important that I have a vehicle that I can kind of rely on, and so something newer, something in the 2000s at least. All right, leaving Motel 6 number 2. I look a hot sweaty mess because I am a hot sweaty mess. Getting the animals in and out of these motels is exhausting. Somehow less exhausting than doing it in Airbnbs, but still exhausting. So we made it to Iowa. We just made it right over the border into Iowa. We are in Council Bluffs, Iowa, and we are headed to Iowa City for lunch. So I'm out here in my silly hat. I'm just hanging out. So behind me is this is the state of affairs in our lives right here. This is like everything. So that's the cargo van, and I am with the puppies right now. So they are all tethered right now together to the van, and they've got their water out, as you can see. Anyway, you guys, I will see you at the next Motel 6. Good morning from the Super 8 here in Peru, Iowa. We are just about to cross over into Indiana. We are just outside Chicago. We stayed in this fantastic Super 8 last night here in Peru, and I'm gonna give them actually a fantastic review. I can't even tell you the effort that they're making to just try to make it nice. First of all, they say pet friendly, and they meant it. They didn't even question it. They just charged us the little small cleaning fee, and because Walter's an emotional support animal, they didn't charge for him at all. No problem. They had first floor rooms set aside already for dogs with 2 queen beds, so Antonio and I could sleep last night and fit on the bed. And this is our minivan right here. And you'll notice that it is backed up to a window very closely, as you can see. And you'll ask yourself why. Well, that's our room right there. And we just loaded the cats in from that window into the minivan directly. Boop, into their crates in the room, boop, into the minivan. I am headed over to Antonio right now. He's standing over there with the puppas. We're gonna take them on a quickie walk. Hello, puppas. Hello, down, down, down. These are happy puppas. So I just shared with everybody how we packed the car. Yeah. And your brilliant idea. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, so right now she's being difficult.
Bulldozing me right now.
Just bulldozing Antonio and me.
Right,
that is called spoon management at its finest. Deciding to do that because it saved us the whole trip down the hallway, out all the doors we had to open and hold for each other. It saved us so much trip and so much sweat equity and so many spoons, you have no idea. So hands down, best idea of the trip goes to Antonio. It was dope. We're gonna get on the road. We are headed today for hopefully Ohio. Yeah, it's taken us a little longer than we thought, but we're not 22 anymore, and we've got 4 dogs, 6 cats, and a tortoise with us. Oh, and the snakes, of course. So yeah, let's get going. All right. I am losing light, but before I do, I wanted to say hi. I did not record this morning from, where were we? Ohio. We were in Norwalk, Ohio. That's where we stayed last night in a Comfort Inn, and it was lovely, but still the Super 8 has my win. Tonight, I'm not sure where we're staying, but we are right now outside of Rochester, New York. The New York girl returns, though this is not the New York I came from. Not anywhere near this nice. Any case, I am sitting right now. We are at our dinner stop. We have left Ohio this morning. We went and did like a 2.5 hour route, stopped for lunch, went another 3 hours till right now. All of the cats are right here eating. It's cat food. They're all their empty bowls now, fiends that they are. And you can't see them, but the dogs are right down below where Antonio is. Just had a walk and they're getting dinner. So why did I not record this morning, you guys? Well, I didn't record this morning because I was having panic attacks this morning. So the last 2 mornings have been rough, but this morning was particularly hard. I was having panic attacks that delayed us by about 1.5 hours because while you're having panic attacks, driving is not encouraged. And so I didn't feel ready to drive until about 10:30 or so, and that's when we finally got on the road. And then so thank you to Mother Nature for helping me with my panic attacks, because nothing that humans have ever made, ew, you guys are gross, nothing that humans have ever made has ever done anything to help me out, but nature does. So I'm gonna let the cats kind of have some stretching room, use the box if they need it, because I had something to eat, and then we are going to try to grab a little food and make it another 1.5 hours, 2 hours to like Albany, just outside of Albany. We're gonna be stopping in Schenectady, New York for the night, I think, and Schenectady and I have a lovely connection. Many of you might not know, but from the time that I was 8 years old until I was 18 years old, so for 10 years, I lived and breathed theater and acting, and that's all I wanted to do. And so up in Schenectady, New York is my old theater camp, where I used to spend 9 weeks every summer from the time I was 12 until I was 18. So for 6 summers I did that, and I loved it. When I got to college, it was like, I know what happened. When I got to college, my special interest changed. And so I no longer wanted to be a theater major. I didn't want to start from scratch. I had been studying theater for a long time, and a lot of the freshman college students who were theater majors were just starting their theater journey. And I didn't want to do that. I needed something new, something that excited my brain, even though I didn't know I had autism yet. So I ended up as a biology major. Eventually, I became a philosophy and religious studies major, and graduated with a minor in bio. And that is my story. Any case, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this little stop, spend some time with the cats, pet them up, love on them, and the dogs will spend some time with Antonio, go in the bathroom, having some dinner, and then we're gonna pop back on the road to do a little bit more of a leg, and then tonight we're sleeping in New York, and I think tomorrow we're gonna make it to Maine. I really fucking hope so. I can't wait to just be done with this drive. Alrighty. Quickie diggy vlog, right? Vlog, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm tired or what? That's how I feel right now. That's how the inside of my brain feels right now, like moosh. We are, aw, Penny face. Look at that Penny face. I know you. She's such a sweet girl. She's such a loyal companion. And then I have Hot Breath with me over here. I don't know if you can hear her panting. Here she is. Hot Breath. What's up, Hot Breath? Antonio is out with Walter and Gus right now, so we are doing last outs before our next 3-hour stint. We are leaving a microtel by Wyndham, and really it was really cleverly designed like a tiny house, and relatively easy to get in and out now that we have a system for everything, and it's just about to end. Isn't that always the way? The challenge of finding the best, most efficient system once I figure it out, and then it's over. That's okay. I am ready for it to be over. You see this? Cat scratches, right? That's from trying to capture them and put them in their crates and move them this whole time. I'm also covered in bruises. I don't know if you can see, you won't be able to see them on camera, but I had a huge one there. Oh, there you go. That's a big one. And I've got like 3 more that size on my other arm, and on another 3 on my legs, like that. So I'm just covered in bruises and cat scratches right now. Any case, besides that, Antonio is gonna head back shortly to grab the girls and drop the boys off, and take them for their last pee, and then we will drive. We have a couple of 3-hour stints ahead of us, and we are still in New York State. So we are currently just outside of Syracuse, New York, and we will shortly be heading into Massachusetts. Here's Antonio. He is picking up the boys and picking up the girls rather, and dropping off the boys. Hi, he says. And there they go. Goodbye, Hot Breath. Now we can hear ourselves think.
Hey, Walter. Hey.
And so now I'm back with the boys. Yay! And so we're gonna leave here, and we'll see how far we get today. Woot! Good morning from Maine. That's right, we made it.